Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie, and for today's video, we are watching Eraserhead. This is a film that I have heard is a pretty intense one. I think this is a black and white film. The film came out in the 70s, and so far we are starting to get into the color, but I know that they did still play around with black and white in those days, just because, well, I'm sure there's multiple reasons. I know one is that it is cheaper than color, or was back then. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this one. It's a film that I have heard is a pretty intense one. I did read the little synopsis, and it said that it is about a man who is stuck alone in his apartment with his, it said, deformed baby when he starts a odd relationship with two different women, and that's all I know about the film. So yeah, like I said, I'm interested to see how this one plays out and let you guys know my thoughts afterwards. Yeah. Okay, so just finished with watching. Had to move positions because one of my cats decided that she needs to lay in that spot now where I was previously sitting when I filmed the first half. As you can see, there's another one behind me. Wow, this is a weird one, guys. And when I say this is a weird one, I mean, this is a seriously weird one. I know I've said that some of these films have been weird, but this one is just... And I was warned. I mean, I know one of you warned me that this was a strange film, but I had no idea just how strange this movie was. So, a little more background into the film. It's a little bit different than I expected. I kind of expected all of the film to take place in this one setting, the man stuck in this apartment, and that's why shit gets weird. I did expect him to be going kind of delusional. But as far as the setting, that's not really the case. The film starts with him actually coming home to his apartment from work and then going on a date with his girlfriend. He actually goes to her house to meet her parents for the first time, and shit's already weird right off the bat. Right from when he starts, he goes to meet them, strange things are happening, and you're not really sure what is real and what isn't, which happens throughout the entirety of this film. From that beginning to end, it's a lot of just not sure what the hell is going on. If he's delusional, if you're delusional, it's just all over the place in an actually really good way. It's intentional. You can definitely tell it's not that this film's all over the place because it's badly made. It's intentional to be fucking weird and all over the place. But while he is at dinner, that is when he finds out that she has had this baby, which is also very strange because they seemingly haven't really been together long. Like I said, he's just meeting her family, and not to say that that doesn't happen, but it's very okay, that doesn't make sense. You think he would have known that she was pregnant if she had this premature baby. Oh, they find out she's pregnant. She's already had it. It's at a hospital. They get married upon her parents' request, and then take the baby home. And he does kind of end up alone with it a lot. Not the entire time. His newly found wife, she very obviously didn't want it, does not want to be part of this. She leaves him alone several times. She goes back home to be with her parents because she just can't handle it, which I could totally get. Exactly why I don't want kids. So he does end up being forced to be with it a lot. But yeah, it really has nothing to do, him being alone in this apartment and the kid, and the baby thing, which I'm not gonna get into too many, I don't want to spoil stuff, that's why I'm being pretty vague, but it, like, that has nothing to do with, like, the weirdness throughout this film. Like, they are parts of it, they are weirdness in this film, but the whole damn thing is strange, and the title for the film does kind of pop up at one point, but it's not even explained. Like, nothing in this film is explained to you, so you just end this film feeling like, what the fuck did I just watch? There's just... It's hard to just, like, describe the strangeness without spoiling anything, because I really don't want to. It's a good film, though. Like, if you like fucking weird stuff, you probably really enjoy this film. I was sucked into it. Like, I tend to have a bit of an idle hands syndrome. It's something I'm working on. I try to, you know, like, maintain being, like, focused while I'm watching things, but sometimes I just get, like, anxious. But this one was one that I really was, like, fully, like, sucked into. I was just like, you cannot take your eyes off the screen when you watch this film, and if you do, you will miss stuff, for sure, because so much is happening. I suggest it. It's weird. I had to watch it. I did end up having to run it on Amazon Prime. I tried to find it somewhere else. I checked everything. It's not even on, like, YouTube for free. So yeah, I had to rent this one on Amazon Prime. I rented it just in SD, and it was like $2.99. HD was like $3.99, I think. And the version I watched, the SD, was perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it, so I would suggest that, but I will say that renting these films after a while does add up, so if you can help, there's a link to my Patreon in the description. Just gonna plug that in there. But if you have seen this film, let me know what your thoughts are on it in the comments below. I know some of you have seen this one. If you did enjoy this, please ignore the dog's barking. Please give this a... I'm gonna start talking. Okay, we're just gonna talk through. Please give this a big old thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more horror related content. And before I go, a big shout out to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for helping to contribute to the channel. If you know the perks to being a Patreon, again, that link is in the description, along with all of my social media. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Bye!